Yes, sir. Welcome back to another edition of Fast Break Bets, presented by BettingPros. You know me, you know the voice, you know the guys, me, really rough, feeling rough, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever. Yes, universe. Universe. Yes. Appreciate you. What did I do to this? You know what? I was in the airport and we were going from terminal to terminal and we were on the little trolley thing. And there was this older lady there. And she walked up to me and her friend was like, hold on tight now. And she looked like she was going to fall over and like break into a million pieces. And so I got up and I said, "Ma'am, you can have my seat." And she said, "No, no, no, you don't have to." And I said, "No, no, please, seriously, I wouldn't feel comfortable. You can have my seat." And my homeboy looked at me, and when I looked at him, he had the look of, "Wow, you just made me look horrible by doing that." And I kind of laughed, and I didn't think anything else of it, and I went on about my day. And the lady like took the second to thank me again when we finally left, but this has to be that good karma for that, because what do you mean 7-0 on the week? Play the recap card. I didn't even get to recap what I did yesterday because I was talking about the Knicks win, and I didn't mention that we were 3-0 on the show yesterday. And then here, Naz Reid goes off for 19 points. Julius Randle gets us there by the skin of our teeth, 18 points, and so he stays under 20 and a half. Kevon Looney comes in at the end of the game and I think every single rebound he had was an offensive rebound. He might have had one defensive rebound in there, but I'm pretty sure every rebound he had was an offensive rebound. And then the Warriors, Steph Curry goes down. Draymond has a big game. Buddy Hield steps up. Jimmy flirts with a triple double. 6.5. We didn't need those points. You can keep them. Give me the money line. What? What? What has been the past 2 days? I'm not questioning it. I'm not. I mean, I asked the question, but I'm not questioning it. But I, I'm looking at the account right now, and I'm just thank you, universe. Whatever. I appreciate it. 2 more plays to give out today. I'm sorry, I'm elated. 2 more plays I have to get out today, and we're gonna get to that. Man, I mean, what a past 2 days to get out of that hole from last week. I mean, oh man, that was what a perfect read in that Warriors game, by the way. But glad that I didn't force the Cavs game because of all of that. Matter of fact, let's talk about the Cavs right now, because in this week's Microsoft's Chasing Challenges, we have to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers and what they have going on. So, welcome to this week's Chasing Challenges, brought to you by Microsoft. Just like the athletes who push boundaries and redefine what's possible, business decision makers today are turning challenges into opportunities. Microsoft meets you where you are with tools and guidance that help make an impact with safe, secure AI solutions. Players and teams are facing their own challenges. In this segment, we spotlight a team that is currently undergoing a challenge, what this means from a betting standpoint, and how we can examine them to see if they can overcome that challenge. Whatever you're facing, Microsoft empowers you with the expertise to say, bring it on. And this week, it is the Cleveland Cavaliers, who find themselves down 2 games to none after being the 1 seed. And so now they have to go on the road. They have to win 2 games in Indiana if they're even going to have a shot in this. Okay. So game one, that was a butt kicking by the Pacers. No, nothing about it. Game two, the Cavs did everything possible to give the Pacers the game. Now, granted, and I won't take this away from the Pacers. Pacers did everything they could to stay in that game. They didn't give up. They continued to fight. Tyrese Halliburton hit a crazy shot at the end of the game. Like, they did everything they could. But the Cavs also gave them that game away. And so I understand that they got them the first game. Mobley sprained his ankle. Hunter had the thumb injury. Garland didn't play. We still have not seen this Pacers team, and it's crazy to think about it because we're going into game 3 of this playoff series, and they played 4 games in the regular season, so this is the 7th game they played. The Pacers have not played the Cavs when they have had Spida, Garland, Mobley, Allen, Hunter all playing. They haven't. They have not played them when they had all 5 of those guys playing. I still think that defensively can do something to the Pacers. I think that actually can get them back into the series. I don't want to fade the Pacers anymore in terms of a long-term standpoint here. And so we're not going to, as much as I wanted to make the betting tidbit for this segment, hey, let's just back the Cavs to come back in this series because I think they can if they have all of those guys back. I don't know if all those guys are coming back yet, so I don't want to tell you that. But I'll tell you this, because if DeAndre Hunter comes back, I can almost promise you DeAndre Hunter is probably not going to be looking to shoot the basketball. And if he is, he's probably not going to be effective. Again, he dislocated his thumb. So that's not something that's just going to go away in a week. Like that's something that's going to be nagging him for a little bit here, and I think that it's going to alter his shot a little bit. I think that it's something that he doesn't necessarily need when you think about this team and how they're able to score. Yes, they like his contributions, his corner threes, and being able to score, get to the foul line, all of that. But it's not necessarily a need. Defensively, what he brings is a need and what they need in this series. And so if DeAndre Hunter comes back, I will more than likely be looking towards his unders. I will definitely be looking towards his unders. I think if DeAndre Hunter comes back into the series, he's not going to have as much as an impact as we would think offensively. And I think that the defensive side of the ball is really where they're going to target with him. He's going to expend all of his energy. He's going to have all of his focus there. And then he's going to be a vessel and just more of, hey, let's continue to get the ball moving. Hey, I may have my chance and opportunity here or there to be able to put the ball in the basket, but that's not what I'm looking to do if he comes back from this. So that's how I'm attacking this Cavs team and DeAndre Hunter. If I see DeAndre Hunter is playing in the game, I'm probably going to take the under on his points prop. So that's how I want to do that. And we'll look for it. Let's see what happens. We got a couple of days off until we see this team playing in Indiana. So that is it for this week's Chasing Challenges. Remember, Microsoft AI solutions empower you to take bold steps and make informed decisions, sparking new ideas to help drive your business forward. With Microsoft as your trusted partner, you can navigate your journey with confidence, finding innovative solutions and reaching new possibilities. Visit Microsoft.com/challengers to learn more. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. It's really not too much to talk about here because we kind of already played both of these plays before, but I don't have a play on the side or total of either game right now. It's 2 large lines, and I'm not fading the New York Knicks, but I'm not taking the Knicks either, so I'm not giving you something there. But this is what I have for you in the next game. I talked about it in the live stream. If you didn't get to the live stream, I'll mention it again here. We took Josh Hart over PRA earlier this week, and it cashed. Well, he didn't do us any favors with the assist part, and it was really the points and rebounds that got us home here. And so I'm going to take it again. Josh Hart has been very, very good against the Celtics. He has been active against the Celtics. He has been a ball of energy for the Knicks. He's out there rebounding, doing everything, fighting for the glass, trying to box out, over there making plays for his teams. And then he's also giving what the Celtics give him, and he's taking the opportunities and he's being aggressive and scoring the basketball and trying to not let them just walk all over them. He's been very, very good with this line against the Celtics, as we talked about earlier this week. But just to go over, you look at Josh Hart and what he's doing for just points and rebounds. So I know we talked a lot about the points, rebounds, and assists, but this time we are just focusing on points and rebounds. And make sure you go get that BettingPros app if you haven't already. Give me a follow over there. It's Terrell Furman Jr. You can get all of this stuff right there at your fingertips. Josh Hart's been over 20 and a half points and rebounds in his last 4 games straight. He's been over 20 and a half points and rebounds in 7 of his last 10 games against Boston. He likes this matchup. He's good against this matchup. It is a matchup that they constantly concede to him, and he takes advantage of. So I'm going to continue to bet it again and again and again and again and again. Josh Hart over 20 and a half points and rebounds. All right. Play number 2. We have here is a prop bet, official prop bet cheat sheet play, which is Isaiah Hartenstein to yet again do what we had him doing earlier. What was that, on Monday? Yes. And that is going over his points prop. Now it's at 10.5. It's even money now. So he's officially 3-4 against Denver, because remember we had 9.5. He was 4-4 there. Well, now he's officially 3-4 because he had a 10-point game, but he still had 12 points in that game that he was in foul trouble, that he battled in foul trouble in that game. Hopefully, no foul trouble here, and we have the bigs that are able to play a little bit more free, have more motion, and not feel as restricted of, hey, I can't make this move and pick up another foul, or they're not sitting there playing off the bench, getting sporadic minutes because they're trying to manage the fouls. Like, no, hopefully this is a clean game for Isaiah Hartenstein. And even if it's not, we've seen the floor. The floor is he's in foul trouble and he's still got the 12 points. So I like him to go over 10.5 points here. I think actually I'm going to consider laddering this one here, because it was just too many easy looks for him where they just dished off to Hartenstein down low, and he was able to just get an easy layup, like easy points. Like those are the buckets that I like. I'm not sitting there hoping that he's taking 10, 12, 11 shots. Like, he can really take minimal amount of shots, but the fact is they're going to be really, really good looks around the basket, and he can get there. So I like Isaiah Hartenstein here to be able to get over his points prop yet again. He's been really, really good against Denver. That is a 12.4 on the prop bet cheat sheet, prop bet analyzer. That gives you the projection for his points here and a 5-star rating. I like Isaiah Hartenstein yet again. And so those are the 2 plays that I have for you. Boom. Josh Hart over 20.5 PR and Isaiah Hartenstein over 10.5 points. Wow. I mean, can we keep it going? Can we? Well, let's see. I'm not trying to jinx nothing. No. That's not what I do. But let's see what happens. But wow. What a past 2 days. And we had some amazing basketball games at the same time. So that's wild. At really real __. Make sure you give me a follow on X at BettingPros on X, and TikTok at BettingPros NFL on Instagram, and YouTube.com/BettingPros, where you can make sure that you subscribe, drop a comment, any fast break bets video. You have a chance to win a really, really cool Dennis Rodman signed jersey. With that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to end it like this. We are out of here.